Greetings from Kenwell. Today is Sunday, February 15th, 2026. Yesterday was Valentine's Day, and it is considered the romantic day of the year when we celebrate love. Darlene and I were supposed to be celebrating Valentine's Day in Cayo Largo, but our holiday was canceled because of American aggression against Cuba. The United States government has militarily blocked all oil from Venezuela coming into Cuba. The other main supplier of oil to Cuba is Mexico, and the U.S. has threatened Mexico with huge tariffs if they dare send oil to Cuba. In just a couple of weeks, Cuba will be without oil, causing the Cubans to greatly suffer, and because many will truly die. Pray that somewhere in the world, a country will have the testicular fortitude to stand up for what is right and send oil to Cuba. If we had been in Cuba, we would have spent the day on the beach with a lot of us spent walking hand in hand. Instead, we went for a walk in a forested area with lots of snow. I have to tell you, walking on snow is nowhere near as nice as walking barefoot on a beautiful sandy beach. Regardless, we still had a romantic Valentine's Day. I actually gave Dar 2 Valentine's Day cards since I found 2 that I liked, and I couldn't make up my mind which one I liked better. As a gift, I made up for her a beautiful pair of 14-karat white gold diamond cross earrings that you see to my right. The day was not as romantic as it would have been in Cayo Largo, but all that mattered is that I got to spend the day with Darlene, the love of my life. Valentine's Day is celebrated all over the world as a day of love, when 2 lovers celebrate their love for each other by giving each other candy, flowers, and my favorite by far, chocolate. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? But do you know how it all started? Valentine's Day got a start from a man named Valentine. Who would have guessed? Valentine was a Roman priest who helped couples secretly get married. It wasn't secret because Emperor Claudius II of Rome, who reigned from 268 AD to 270, he banned marriage because he thought unmarried men made better soldiers. Valentine thought this was unfair and decided to break the rules and perform marriages anyway. He kept the marriages quiet, but he was eventually caught and later killed on February 14th in the year 270 for defying the emperor. Right before he died, Valentine wrote the first ever Valentine card to his jailer's daughter, with whom he had fallen in love. Later, in the 5th century, Pope Gelasius I declared the day of his death as St. Valentine's Day. The celebration surrounding this day actually has roots in an ancient pagan festival that started centuries before Valentine was even alive. It was held in Rome each February, and parts of the event focuses on bringing new couples together. During the festivities, it's said that boys drew the names of girls from a container. The pairs would stay together during the festival, and some would actually get married when the festival was over. After Pope Gelasius I created St. Valentine's Day, the festival turned into a Christian celebration that focused on the saint. The Catholic Church doesn't recognize St. Valentine's Day on its calendar anymore, but people throughout the world still celebrate the day. Valentine's Day's traditions have evolved a lot over the years. For example, in the Middle Ages, which lasted from the 5th to the 15th centuries in Europe, people started exchanging handmade cards with love notes inside. Today, billions, and I stress billions of dollars are spent on Valentine's Day cards and gifts each year around the world. I did my part, as I said earlier, by buying Dar 2 very nice cards. I don't do this every year. But for Valentine's Day, in the past, I loved to give Darlene a dozen roses the week before Valentine's Day, since they are half the price. When I give the roses to Dar the week before, she still loves them, and she agrees with me that I am smarter buying them the week before. Since this is the Day of Love, I once again recommend everyone to memorize 1 Corinthians 4, verse 7 from the Living Bible, as these 4 verses tell us what true love is all about. Love is very patient and kind, never jealous or envious, never boastful or proud, never haughty or selfish or rude. Love does not demand its own way. It is not irritable or touchy. It does not hold grudges and will hardly even notice when others do it wrong. It is never glad about injustice, but rejoices whenever truth wins out. If you love someone, you will be loyal to her no matter what the cost. You will always believe in her, always expect the best of her, and always stand your ground in defending her. May the good Lord be with you until we meet again next week.